Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. I've got a big cheesy grin on my face because the tannoy went just as I was about to say hello, and I almost said hidey hi. Not gonna do that. We're sat at our newly built station and I've put the finishing touches to it. I couldn't find any lift assets, so I know we're not in the 22nd century, but we do have teleportation. Yes, that's what we've gone with. I did find a lift, but it comes with a gantry and stairs and walkways, and I couldn't make it work. We'll suspend disbelief because I like it. So there's no stairs. They just zip up. All it needed was the finishing touches, I think, and the separation of the mass concrete, and it's quaint again. I like it. There's our local service. We're going to be making some changes to these today. I know we only just put them in, but reading through the comments, I liked some of the ideas. We're going to be changing the one that goes to Interlaken Ost, and we're going to be changing the one that goes to Zweisimmen. That will do some different shenanigans once it gets this end of the map. Are we going to break 1 million? 1 million? I hope so. Are we going to break 1 billion before the end of the series, which is going to be next episode? I know. It's not the end of the map though. Like I said before, we are going to revisit it in a few forms. Cab rides, trains at, where we do a bit of rail fanning at major junctions and stations. I'll make some sort of compilation for that, and obviously I'll take a long time to put together a sort of transition of the map from the very beginning all the way to the last episode, and hopefully that will turn out all right. It takes a lot of work, but I'm determined to do it. Now I'm going to play the date. I would like to end the series in modern times, being 2021 now. Shall we make the changes then to these two and the one that runs the Zweisimmen line and see how that affects our passengers? Although I will say it seems to be getting a little busy, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. It just looks that way. Little people symbols, that means 10, I believe, and then the giant people is 100. Oh, well, there we go. There's giant people over here. Yes, that would be 100, wouldn't it? There's about 300 there. Rounded, of course. We've got a lot to do and something to address over here. There's another rogue signal. They like to creep up on me, don't they? I'm going to leave it as is, though, because this train, this is perfect timing, is going to do something different. We're going to change this back to Steffisburg. Yes, we're going to undo its Oberhofen section of its line. Steffisburg to Interlaken. We're going to get straight into the line. We're just going to remove Interlaken. Ooh, double-decker buses. Now they have to go in somewhere. And a whole bunch of new liveries. Anything else? Still going with the liveries. Many liveries. Oh, never up long enough. I've got too many mods. Never too many mods. Anyway, what were we doing? That was a distraction. Those buses looked awesome, didn't they? Yes, manage this line. Right, we'll get to this. We're going to take that off, and we're going to take this one off as well. Hopefully. Do we have a waypoint happening somewhere? Did I take the wrong one off? You were supposed to take Oberhofen off. Now you've just ruined it completely. Is there an undo? All you're supposed to do is take Oberhofen off. Now what have I done? I took Interlaken Ost off, didn't I? Yeah, I got carried away. I fixed it. I removed the double Steffisburg station and removed the right one. Dear oh dear. Hopefully that hasn't broken too much. We do stop again on the wrong station at Interlaken Ost. It should be P1, I believe. Yeah, let's stop you on P1. Everything else should have fixed itself. We might have got rid of a few passengers. Hopefully not too many. There. I think we're fixed. Yes. Now, This green line is going to end here, which is ideal. We're going to cross over on this one. The red line, which is Riggersburg to Oberhofen, is going to be the slow stopper and continue on. So it is going to do the same thing. We shouldn't need too many trains on here. So I'm hoping 2, and that'll be ideal. And then what we can do here is hopefully the correct platform and stations. This one's easy though. It's going to be a change on Steffensburg. We want them both to be on 1. Is that right? No, 1's this side. We want them both to be on 2. No? You can't do that, you know why, Grand? Indeed. It was going to get us, wasn't it? Once again, we have a rogue one-way signal. We'll stick that to not one-way. This one's correct. There we go. Now we can change it. At least I spotted that one a lot sooner. The last one took me an eternity. Right, Steffensburg wants to be on 2 in both directions. We have separated the lines. We shouldn't meet ever with these. I'm hoping they don't get full. What's happened? Train 1, is that you? No, where's train 1? It could be having issues because of all the things I've been doing. Can we just stop start you? There we go. Yes, that was due to all the changes. I don't know how long he's been there. Unfortunately, he's right behind now. Maybe I can hold him up. We could possibly do that. Is there another train behind you? In fact, how many people do you have on board? Not many. Do that. I think we have too many now because we've taken a stop back out and we were easily keeping up again. That's going to save us a small fortune. I'm just checking here. Steffensburg to Interlaken, yes. Perfect. What about at Speets? Steffensburg to Interlaken. We've really got on top of that. Now, the suggestion was to have our Zweisimmen service running from there, stop at Speets and at Thun, skip Utendorf because we do have an extensive system running there already, metro type thing, with these fancy Cobras. I believe they're Cobras that are running this. And we could even increase that should this get a little busier. To skip this, we then get to use these middle tracks and have a passing point. We also have our local Thun metro type thing, even though it doesn't go to Thun itself. It goes to all the smaller stations. Our airport is purely for scenery. Well, I say that, it's profitable. It's probably one of the most profitable things on the map. There we go. But that's all it is. It's a real nightmare to get planes on here. As much as I love them, perhaps I can fit them into the new series. So that's your last stop. Currently, there's a lot of people getting on there, which worries me. No, it doesn't. Not many got off. That means most people want to travel from Riggersburg to Thun at least. Let's check the stats on who's waiting. Yeah, Thun. No, there's a lot of people that want to go to Thun. We could skip in one direction. Ooh, how about that, guys? People do want to go from here, I guess from the airport to Thun. So we could stop on the way back, but not on the way there to Riggersburg being there. Okay, I'll compromise with that. We'll try that out. Let's manage this. Manage line. Yes, manage line. So we're going to skip the Utendorf. Is it the fourth one? Zweisimmen, Speets, Thun, Utendorf. We'll skip that. Now we go straight by. And we've got a chance now for our other train to skip past. But I like the idea of coming here. I may change it again. It all depends. Hopefully then there'll be a bit more action for our trams. We'll see. We'll see. It may even reduce the popularity of our airport, which wouldn't be a bad thing. Just for the sake of people queuing there. Well, that just about fits. Isn't that beautiful? I believe it's about the right height too. Look at that. It's probably a little high. There we go. It's skipped past. So how busy are we over in Riggersburg? Not too bad. Well, one of our trains has just left, hasn't it? Or two of our trains. So we're not that busy. We could, of course, have another circle line running the opposite way. That may increase its popularity, as they're not the best in one direction. It's better to have them going both ways. We still have these running, of course. There's not many people that use them, if any at all. Those are purely scenery again that we pay for. Is there anybody that ever uses these anymore? Let's have a look. Charts. Well, I stand corrected. It's getting the occasional use, which for a limited service is perfect. I think it might work. We're going to have new stops on the other side. I sort of like this idea. Do we want these? They might need better buses. I don't know. We're going to have to check on that. Buildings. Let's get these in. We're going to go the other side. It would be nice to have a little crossover. I believe there is one. It goes over like that. Ooh, do you know? I wonder. I might play around with that. That would be an awesome thing to have going across the road and making a sort of... Ooh, yes. Right. I will try that and I'll save it first. And if it works, you'll see the end product. Obviously, I'll show you how to do it. If it does work, there we go. We've got a new bus service. Right, what is this one? This is number 1. So the next one will be the number 2. We're going to go this way round this time. I guess we're going to share the bus stop with that. It doesn't really matter, does it? Be absolutely fine. Is that it? Perfect. I guess we can have it more of that colour purple. Very Twitch-like. And then we've got YouTube over there. What's the green one? I don't know. But there we go. Twitch and YouTube. What do we call this? Number 2 Riggersburg Loop? Yes. That's that in. Do we get new buses on here? I sort of like them, but we need to check whether they're actually getting full or not. No, I think these will do. What I'd like to do then is get something similar running the other way. That would be kind of nice. Our depot is just here. Perfect. Right, do we have any different ones? We just need passenger vehicles. A little excessive, although I do want to put these on somewhere. We have these going the other way. They carry 5. What do these carry? 9. We do have them like that as well, but they only carry 4. Oh, they got some fancy ones, haven't they? I'm pretty sure they didn't have many people on. Yeah, so we'll have those going one way, and we'll do the same going the other. I like it. How many do we have going the other way? Oh dear. I should have checked really, shouldn't I? Riggersburg Loop. 4, that's it. That's all we have. Well, we could have 5 and have the smaller buses. I would like to take a look at these anyway. We'll put those on number 2. Riggersburg Loop. There we go. We'll come into this one and replace all of these for this one. And we'll duplicate that one. There we go. And that should increase the frequency, which might give it a little more... There we go. It's just like the one we had, isn't it? But without the trailer. Yeah, it might be a slightly newer version. Hopefully it doesn't get full, as it's full. Hopefully these all... Yeah, well... That might have been a mistake. We could always make them bigger. Do you want to take a look at the double-deckers? Where would a double-decker be best suited? This is getting a replacement managed vehicle. I'd love to see it. Since it's bad anyway. We should do the maintenance across the board. Now these are kind of with the blue ones. I sort of like this. They've got the 3-door white post bus. They're normally up in the hills, but we don't have any big cities up in the hills. So should we have post bus now? Take over. And maybe they've bought them out, bought the contract. Let's do it. Replace for a lot of money. There we go. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that. Do we like this? I want to put another one of those in. That's a giant sign on the back. We're going to do the same on this side. post bus going around that way. There we go. Guys, double deckers. Let's take a look at them from this angle. Number 4 speech station. That's alright, isn't it? I do like that. And what on earth is that? What is that? That is a rust bucket. Of course it is. London Road. Every time we seem to get on board a bus, it seems to go to London Road. No matter where we are on the map. It seems to be the game's favourite. Queensway we're heading to now. Lovely. Grand T Transport on the front. That is lovely. That's awesome. Obviously, that's the name of our company. That's a nice touch. I didn't know you could put the company name on vehicles. Isn't that lovely? Grand T Transport runs post bus. Is it post bus? It kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah. We'll just call it Yellow Bus. Very original. Should we replace these then? Since they've been replaced now by post bus-esque buses. That was a mouthful. Right, replace these. Do we have newer versions of those little buses? Well, these might do the job. Do you know what? We could even have those, couldn't we? They're sort of a mix. Maybe there's 2 companies that do them. New buses on. I love those. I love those. It's about time they were updated. Now, what else have we got to do? We've got a few things we need to do. How are we managing over here? Obviously, we do need to manage that. Not bad. Have we messed this up? No, I would say... Well, I saw it go blue, but that's because there's a lot of people waiting for this. And it doesn't update when it empties. This will stay full. It's okay. We did have an issue, didn't we? They were bunched up a little bit. Yes, it's a bit sparse over there with trains, and they're probably all up this end now. Are they? No. Well, there's one there. If there's one coming round here, yeah, they're all bunched up. This one is following the other one. But I don't know what to do about it. We could hold one up, of course. Where is our other train? Nowhere. Do you know what? We're going to hold him at the signal here. And then give the other one... Well, is there another one behind it? Because this could get a bit messy. Stop there. You're going to pass the signal. Wow, brakes on that. Well played. We do have the mod with realistic braking, but when I hit that, it was emergency stop. Now then, we need to keep an eye out for our next service. It's quite a ways away. There we go. Yes. We just need these spacing out. We've also got to keep an eye on the local train coming from down there. How many do we have running this now? 4. That should be about perfect. We may need to bring it back into service or extend the trains. I would rather have better frequency though, even if it's a little pricey. Where's our little local train and where's our next one heading this way? That's the stopping express. Okay, I think we're good, guys. We're going to let you go. As soon as he gets into tune, I think will be a good idea. That should space them apart, shouldn't it? We're almost into 2018. Not long ago. Almost to modern times. I mean, it's technically modern times in the great scheme of things. Right. Are we holding anything up yet? No. Oh, here he comes. There goes our little stopping service. It doesn't matter because he's got to stop there. So we've got a bit of time. We just need to make sure that the other one coming back is a long way. Oh my days, we've unlocked even more things. RE66 Rail Adventure. Is that a rail tour thing? That'd be excellent. And it's just a billion, an absolute billion of liveries. Again, it doesn't stay up. It's timed for a handful of trains, I believe, rather than how many are actually appearing, which is a bit awkward. Right, anyway, we're going to have to catch up with all those. Most of them are just liveries. Do you know what? I'm going to let you go, and then we don't have to worry about that, because that train will be on its way soon. There we go. As it just departs, that gives us a little bit of space here, and we should slot in quite nicely. And we're just leaving up here, and then we branch off underneath the bridge exiting Tomb Station there. Beautiful. I love it. Okay, I'm happy with that. Right, we've got a lot to do. We still need to change over our wagons on these if they carry the correct goods. We carry machines and bread. Now, we have to be careful that we're not stocking up purely on machines at Brig. I just need to find one of our trains. Do you know, I know this is the perfect train for our express, but some of you wanted to see something, and we're going to take a look at that. It's the last thing we do. I'm sure some of you know what it is. Yes, these. You're not picking up maximum. Perfect. Right, manage vehicle. This is going to throw a spanner in the works as I click on the spanner. The wrench. Spanner, wrench. Get up here. Right then. We got these unlocked, didn't we? These branded, not there, passenger is not what you need. We got these. Unfortunately, they only carry 24, and we're restricted to 120 kilometers an hour instead, but they are SBB cargo and Transwagon. What's these? Post. Are these all post? La Poste? Well, they are going to the French region, or French-speaking region of Switzerland. That will sort of work for us. The problem is, how do they compare? It's going to be a bit rough, isn't it? Are they shorter? I'm not even sure. They are boxcars indeed. Capacity, they're not. They're better capacity. Are they shorter? Where does it say how long they are? Weight. Loading speed 2. No length. No length. We don't need length, do we? No, of course we don't. We don't need to know how long our train would be. Well, there's one way to find out. Let's build it side by side on top of this one, and then we can get a rough idea. So this is going... Yeah, we can mix this up a bit, can't we? Can we add one there? And there. We'll have most of the... I don't know what version 1 is. Version 2... That's not what you want in there, though, is it, Grand? No, that's silly. Get this one on. And did I skip that one? We'll get that one on for a bit of variety. A couple of these in the middle. I've gone ahead and paused it in case we unlock something else. Right, these are the post ones. We need one of those on, one of those on. What else have we got? Oh yes, the trans wagons. How long are we at the moment? 251 with the same capacity. But how many wagons is that? I have no idea. We'd need to do it. It's 12 there. Is that 12? That's only 10 wagons. 251. Are they about the same length then? So we can get a bit more capacity at a slower speed. Sort of like it. That's about freightiness, isn't it? We'll get a couple of these on the back then. And we're a little shorter. And we carry much more. I like it, guys. We'll do a different consist for those. Yeah, I like that. I'll go ahead and build these then. Fine, 28.4 million for all of those. We'll get to take a look at them. We're a little shorter too, which is lovely. There, one's coming into the station now. It's almost perfect. Right, I've set up a nice view. Hopefully they look great. It was mentioned about the little local service, light rail service we have. I don't think we've got any light rail-esque trains. We could put the Dominoes on. They're our new boxcars. Oh, they're lovely. So I think before next episode, I'll go and do something similar with those trains as well. The ones that are going through the Alps, we'll go and put some of those new ones on. For now, they can have those. We don't want to be changing wagons all day. But I do love them. Absolutely. Right, I said I was going to do something here with this train. Before I did it, I've saved it because I've not tested this. Manage vehicle. Right. How many do you carry? 139. Do you know what I'm about to do? Electric multiple units. Here we go. The Freeplay. Say it fast and mumble it, and it sounds correct. It does not. Right then, so 115 people, does 300 kilometers an hour. Probably never going to reach that. I know that this would be possibly the best one for our services because it is SBB, but it's going to be a temporary situation as we have something unlocking for the last episode, I hope, if I've got it installed. If not, I'll find it. Now, do we have a 2-car setup? I don't know. I think we just need the one. Should we try with just the one? Oh, it's massive. Yes. That's fine. We don't need to build anything. There we go. Shall we replace them and see what these are like? Hopefully nothing crashes. Perfect. James May, Captain Slow, is now a Ferrari Testarossa. That's not what it is. But it is a... yes, there we go. I know it's not. It possibly isn't the train that runs down through Switzerland. It does leave from Italy. Has it got the wrong pantograph? More than likely. But does it look the business? Absolutely. We had to see it, right? We've got Italy, a little bit of Italy on our map. We absolutely had to see this. It looks beautiful. And we'll see more of those flying through the map. Until the last episode at least, and then we'll go back to our Swiss train, I think. I hope. Oh, that sounds great, doesn't it? Is that our cab ride, guys? See what sort of speed we can get on it. I'm going to say not too fast because of the way our map's laid out. How are we doing on here? Has taken off the extra service been to our detriment? I don't think so. It was more of a case that they were grouped up and our spacing... Oh, you can see the other one going the other way. Our spacing was a little bit broken. How are we doing here? No, this is going to be fine, isn't it? Absolutely. I'm excited. Oh, there goes our little local service under the bridge. I love that little section. I may say so myself. How are we doing over here? Has that ruined the airport's popularity? Yes, it has. Perfect. Has it ruined this train station's popularity? Possibly. In one direction, anyway. Right then. I'm surprised about... Well, yes, because we don't have any direct line into there. Would it possibly mean our trams are a little more popular? You know what we could do then? I know we don't have to get rid of them, but I do love these. Wait. What is that? Which one did I put on over there? Is this a new one? Did we get another new tram? I thought I put this on. I did. Well, the CAF Urbos 3. That's going on. Where is that? I didn't know we had a new tram. Guys, we got another new tram. Or is that the one I put on? It might have been the... No, that's a new one, isn't it? The other one was the Vitiaz, I think. This is impressive. I like you. You're already dirty. That's a good job. Well, to be fair, I like it when it's like that. That's perfect, isn't it? Do we like those? Should we have a look inside? Can we get inside these? I don't know. Are these the vanilla ones? Yeah, they are vanilla trams. I'll tell you why, because they're broken. I don't know what it is about that. The window stuff doesn't work right. And if these are vanilla, that's a little bizarre. I guess you're not really supposed to be. What is that? It is a truck and it looks amazing on the outside. Yes, so we won't be driving inside one of those. But it does look the part, doesn't it? Where it goes. Let's get off that before we go through the scenery. Oh yeah, I like those. Right, we got those on. Hopefully this becomes a little more popular. How are we doing over in Lötschberg? Nice and gentle, just how it should be, really. It's kind of an end terminus for one of our main services, and then it joins in with a local stopper that goes all the way across the end of the map up to Riggersburg there. Beautiful. So my idea for over here was to go over and have a sort of connection with stairs and lifts on this side. I'm a little worried about that. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to try something a little adventurous. It may or may not work. We'll see. Hopefully, right? Hopefully. I don't know if we can get rid of this individually. We can. It might work then. I want to continue over the road if possible. What would it come under? This. We can't because the road's there. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I don't think there's any way we can manage to do this. I'm not going to give up though, guys. I would like to. These are the lift assets I was telling you about. I couldn't find a way just to get these on the other station. I'd have had to take it all down. Right, so we can't really do it this way, which is a little sad. If we go in here, I'll show you where they are. Assets. I think they're in here. Is this them? Here. These guys will go across like that. Unfortunately, there's a barrier in the way, but you can adjust them, and on one side you can have an elevator, such as that, and then stairs, so you can mirror this. And if you look, it does connect. I don't know whether it will actually connect to the stop here. We've got more buses. What are these? This is the stopping express, or is that the express? I see. Oh, I don't know, guys. We've got so much to do again for our final episode. I would like to get this working. How would we get it working? It would have to go somewhere across like that. And it wouldn't work, would it? Because they will ignore everything down here. But yes, that's the idea. You can extend how long the main bridge is to get across there, but would have to do it about perfect like that, which would work. I mean, I'll put it in to show you. It would delete that building, I think. And again, we've got that railing in, which I'm not sure how to get rid of. But anyway, something like that. Obviously, that's terrible. I haven't lined it up or anything because it's not staying, because I don't know how to figure that out just yet. But it sort of works, doesn't it? I don't know whether they'll use it from this side of the road, or they'll probably just walk across. You could do something like that, which would be really cool. Are they going to use it? Probably not. Anyway, we'll get rid of it. It wasn't a bad idea. I'll have to look into that more, because this station is absolutely wonderful. I love this mod. It's getting to ultimate station levels of customization on the track building, obviously, because it's modular. But for the assets, it's definitely utilizing... Oh, that's going down. Utilizing the strengths of Transport Fever 2. There goes our local service. It's never going to be busy, so 2 trains should be absolutely fine. A bit of weeding needs doing there. So, we saw that new train. Should we take a quick look at it? We'll take a look at also... Where's our Italian train? Where are you? Where's our Italian super speedy train? I've lost it. There's one going by now. Oh, you're beautiful. But anyway, if we select this, we're just going to take a look. We have to at least let this run for the end of the episode before we swap them out. But replace vehicles. What did we unlock? It was... Why are you at the top? I don't know. What was it? Is it this? 2 variants. Is it just a different version of these? I don't know where that went, guys. It might have been these different liveries for these as well. We do have more. I'm not sure where that was. If I click multiple units separately. Oh, here we go. Right. No, it's the stopping express, guys. That's what it looks like. Oh my word, that is huge. That is a long train, isn't it? Back to back like that. This is the new express. Take a look, see how it builds up. Yes, that's our new express that's going to come in for the final episode. And this will build up to be our stopping express. Obviously not as long as we made it. I'm going to put that on the front of it. This one here. Yes, that's the one we currently have on. And that's the one we're going to have on now. Junior. In the new look after the refit. There we go. Yes, that's what we'll do. Guys, we have plans. Should we hit play? Do we want to ride on the super speedy Italian train? Guys, I had fun today playing with all our toys. I didn't change the container truck, did I? No. Do you know what? It's not the end. Even though I saved it. Right, we're going to do that because that was silly of me. Let's do it. It's not going to take long, is it? We're going to pick something better. Cargo. Well, we got these, the Chinese trucks. I don't know whether they'd run out in Switzerland, so we'll save those. I'm sure we'll do an Asian map of some sort, maybe even China itself. Do we put the man back on? We have these. Those wouldn't do the job, would they? No. We could have company brands. What do we have here? No. Do we have these drop side platform? It's absolutely perfect. It is a Scania though. Do we have them in MAN? I know these are older and don't carry as much, but if they do have a similar setup, they do. Look, there we go. Drop side platform. This will be much better than the containers. Hope you'll agree. And that way we get to just freshen up the cab. There we go. Oh, look, we've even got coverings on the bricks. It's beautiful and perfect. Guys, we've fixed it. Right. We're on board our new Italian Express. There is our new consist of brand new wagons. New. Lots of new. And there's old in the background. Our reliable, sturdy coal and iron train. It really has been a workhorse for us and a money earner. There were times where we'd lost a bit of cash on it. This I love. I love that. I love that train. The new ones look amazing, sound amazing. Talking of new, that's exactly what the buses in Domo are not. We need to replace those in the last episode, don't we? Yeah, the final episode is coming up. We'll be putting a new Swiss train on this line, as well as a stopping express, a whole host of other things. We still have the live stream where we're going to name all of our trains together and take a look at all the lines, so that's still going to come up after the series ends. We'll be taking some cab rides in video format that I'll put together as well, and an evolution of the map from day one to present day, which will be the final episode. Still a lot to come, still a lot of Switzerland to do, and then we're heading off to the UK, but not before we finish the series, and we will be going past 2021. I've paused the date currently for our train ride, and we're not going to miss anything there. I'm looking forward to adding the new trains on. They look fantastic. Possibly spruce up those buses in Domo as well. If I remember, I will remember. Remind me. Grand. I'm telling myself. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thoroughly enjoyed today. And until next time, take care.